So this is the continuation of part 3, where Crystal Clear Solutions, the local business, had emailed me yesterday telling me I'm a guinea pig. And in that email, he emailed like thrice, like 3 times, that thank you for being my guinea pig, and there was a smiley face. And you know, these people think it's a very good thing, and that they can target me, they can give me the subtle messages that how I'm a guinea pig for them. And then when I left a review on Google and Yelp, he was immediate to say that, oh, please delete it, and human trafficking is not a joke. But there was absolutely no apology for telling me guinea pig, you know. So anyways, now what happened was, so I got really mad, and I was still thinking in my mind about all the targeting and the human trafficking thing, and how these people were you know, using all these tactics to harass me, you know. And so all this thing was playing in my mind, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna email to the news channels and everybody. And then so now what happened was, I was emailing, and right after I finished emailing, I knew that somebody would come to my doorstep. Okay, it's never random. So now first this red car comes here. Okay, red is usually like don't do this. And I checked when it actually came. It just came a few minutes ago, right when I was emailing, and it took me almost an hour. Now this guy who is just showing up, oh, I'm just going door to door, is so normal. Like they make it show like they're just going door to door to sell their business, but actually it's not that, because I have had Jehovah's Witnesses come for 2 years, continuing 2 years, when I was going through heavy gangstalking, and when the cars would just stop by, literally they would come, stop by right here, or here, or here, and they will just stop by, and then they will just drive again. They will just turn around or drive, or they will go straight, or they will just come here, they will stop right here, or they will reverse, and they will keep going. And you know, they'll do all these kind of tactics. So I knew somebody will come, I just didn't know who would show up. But anyways, now this guy comes, and he's from some company, some solar company, and he's like, you'll reduce your electric bills and stuff. So usually they send somebody where either it's from Spectrum, you know, usually they want to tell something, don't use your Spectrum, like you don't cook this, or you don't do that, or don't go out at this time, or you know, they use. And Spectrum used to stay here for 4 hours. Like they used to just leave their trucks here or here somewhere, like 4 hours, you know. And they would come at very particular time, and they want to tell me like, oh, you have to cook this because my hubby is going tomorrow, like he doesn't have off, or he's not on call, or whatever. Like they will tell me, and they'll use all these Spectrum and those kind of things. And now this guy is showing so normal at this time, like, and then the Jehovah's Witnesses would actually show up right when, if I'd watch anything even minor, if even there's adult joke or adult content or anything, it's just on TV, just regular TV, if I've seen something, or just on YouTube, if anything, even little bit, you know, it's and I have no idea, I'm just watching something for the first time, and they would just keep doing that. And they will get, at the same time when Jehovah's Witness would show, and you know, they will just leave like Bible stuff and Lord Jesus Christ stuff. Even in parking lots, they started, even no matter where I go to Florida, go to North Carolina, no matter where I go, they will have their stooges leave all the all these pamphlets or flyers or something about Jesus Christ. And then I knew that these people who would literally wear like saris and Punjabi dresses, like how Indian dresses are, and they will do it at a very particular time, not random. And I came here in 2011, and I never saw this from 11 to 14 or 15. I think it all started maybe after 15. Yeah, 2015 is when they started doing it. They did it for almost 2 years. And back then I didn't know I could video record and do that. And I didn't know what gang stalking was. I didn't know I was a TI. All I saw was this weird activities going on around my house. People and even cops' car and all kind of stuff will just stop by like right here. And I had a lot of I didn't have any bike raving engines at all from 2011 to 2016. I think they started raving of the bike engines and all that after 2017. And they started using especially these red cars, or else there used to be all kind of random colored car, doesn't matter. So now this guy is just talking, and I'm like, why electric? Why is he talking about electric and convert to solar? And because I kept saying in my email how they give electric shock or zap the vaginas, or how they give electric shocks in the brain, or they even burn the skin and all that. So when I was talking about electrical thing, they sent this guy to synchronize, with the electricity thing, and it was like, oh, go solar, and this is blah blah. Okay, so and then this guy just left in like whatever half an hour or something. He wasn't there. So basically they want me to write email whatever I was writing and mentioning about the ex-FBI agent Gerald Sosby and Suja Vijayan, who themselves are the human traffickers and terrorists, because they are not TIs, but they portray themselves to be TIs, which is wrong. And how they teach all these people to go around and just do all these kind of gang stalking stuff, and I mean, even before this guy came, I knew somebody would come, because this is how they've been doing it. Let's say, for example, I was in a I parked my car at a plaza, where there are many stores, 8 to 10 stores in one plaza, in one compound. Now, doesn't matter where I'm parking. I just saw a parking spot. I parked and I walked to the store, and just to tell me like that particular parking is not for the that particular store. And there was absolutely no markings, on the parking space where it said that this is specifically or reserved for so-and-so business or reserved for the so-and-so. No, you can just park, and it's very small plaza, but there are like 8 to 10 small shops there and one big grocery store. So anyway, so to tell me that right after like I came home, and within half an hour they sent a guy and real estate agents, like they would pose as if they are the ones who are real estate agents just looking around. And this property, like right next to mine, it was never on sale. Okay, this property is an empty lot right here, and it's not even on sale. And that guy came to my doorstep. He was a white guy, male, and he said that, I'm David, I live here in next next door, like not next door, but in my adjacent subdivision, because there are many subdivisions within my neighborhood here. So, and he's like, I don't live on the lake, and I'm checking out the lake properties, and can I look at the dock? Can I go and take a trawl on the dock? I'm like, yeah, sure. I mean, because I had my in-laws there, and I was in the kitchen, and I was really in a hurry, so I didn't want to spend more time asking more questions. I'm like, okay, but back then I didn't realize, and later when I got a little bit time to think about it, I'm like, there is no sailboat sign here. Usually, like right 2-3 properties after, there have been a sailboat sign for so many months. Like I would say even like more than a year. I see so many signboards everywhere, and there was no signboard. I'm like, how did this people know that this property is on sale? And even if it went on sale and this guy got it, then how come the Zillow doesn't show it? Because on Zillow, it doesn't say the property is sold. And I asked few other realtors, I called them and I asked, and they were like, even they did not see anything on their registry or something they checked. So I'm like, definitely they didn't sell it. But then they sent the guys, some of the guys came, and there are like trees like right here, like, you know, and they started to put pink ribbons on the tree. They're like, oh, this is the property limit, so I should not go past the property limit. And I'm like, why are you putting this here? So he's like, oh, the guy David, he bought this new property and he's about to build a house. And that was in 2019, okay? That was like in September, October 2019. And still nothing has been built. They did not even cut down the trees, nothing. 20 past 21, we are into 21. And still nothing. They have not even cut down the trees. Like if you see all my previous videos, well, where you see my dog and like the left side where I show, none of the trees are cut yet. So obviously, I don't think so they ever bought this property, but they just wanted to synchronize and dictate not to park there. So they did all this. Or even if you're buying the property, what is the purpose or use of coming to my property, going to my deck and dock and looking at the scene from there? You know, I mean, you have your own property which you have bought, and you can go out there and take a look. So it's obvious that they wanted to do that. So same thing with Jehovah's Witness, same thing with this guy. For these little things, they will come. And then right after I wrote this email, they sent this guy now. So they will keep sending. And you know, it took me almost 1 hour. So if you think, how come this guy was coming and speaking all this about the company? Well, they can just tell somebody to, you know, who has the knowledge of it, and they can just come send out anybody. And, you know, just tell to whatever, synchronize whatever I did in my private life, you know. So first it was Jehovah's, and think about why after 2 years, Jehovah's Witnesses stopped. Why did they stop? So like when I used to be intimate with my hubby, they would still send, it doesn't have to be adult content or anything. It's just, if I'm little bit intimate with my hubby, they would send this Jehovah's Witness people, okay? Or they will give me scratches on my face. Usually it's on my face or fingers or hands. But mainly it used to be face back then. But then they stopped because I spoke to a TI, and a TI told me that they use Jehovah's Witnesses they tell these people that you have to go and save this TI. That is the word they use, okay? You have to save them. Oh, so if I watch some adult content, or if I become intimate with my hubby, that will make me, so I will go near death, or that will bring death upon me. Okay, so now these people want to be savior. No, I don't think so, because these people actually were telling me to stop doing anything entertaining, be it shopping, be it dining out, be it watching anything, or or even being intimate with my own hubby. They had problem with every single thing I did, okay? And even if I cook anything for myself, even though I've cooked for my hubby, whatever he likes, I've already cooked. But if there's something that I cook for myself besides that, no, I shouldn't even do that. So for every single thing that I did, they had problem with it, no matter what. So Jehovah's Witnesses who show themselves that they are the nice people who go to God, who go to church and who serve God and all that, they are the pure soul. No, they are the impure, most impure souls. They are the terrorists, domestic terrorists. They are the human traffickers. They are torturers, mental, physical, and they are involved in all this COINTELPRO and whatever the super interrogation that has been done by this entire cabal, from the military to CIA to NSA to FBI to all of them. So yes, these people who gave imprisonment and isolation, the entire world felt it. They had to go through the same, and tomorrow they will go through the same electric shocks, cuts, burns, bruises, you name it, and they'll have to go through every single thing. All of them who are involved in targeting. So you guys can continue doing all this, and you will definitely face the burn.